So I've made the decision to no longer promote videos. Just gonna post them, and whoever sees them sees them. Google Ads is BS.
How you doing, bud?
Hey.
How's it going?
Hey. How you doing? So the good news is I'm going to say what I want now. I'm not going to hold anything back. Just maybe less people get to see it. I should have sat down.
I get that.
Okay.
Enjoy.
So no more watching what I'm going to say. Say what I want. Have interesting conversations with myself or with the anonymous listener, watcher. Well, I did it in the beginning when I didn't care about what I was saying. I think it's better that way. I don't need, trying to wake people up was something I did, years ago. And it's so frustrating. And I guess in a way that's what I do now when I'm trying to talk on videos and try to preach truth. Because of how far gone we are. Not all of us, but I mean, not to ruffle any feathers of anybody who doesn't agree with me, but if you're an adult and you still believe we live on a water basketball spinning through space with impossible physics to back up the model. Which means laws that we know, that we go by and use, of physical nature, are broken in the model for the globe. You know, so if you're an adult and you still think we're on that fucking ocean ball, you know, you're open for massive deception, which is the whole reason why they've done it all along, and to put a wedge between us and God. And that's what and that's, you know, you ask people on the street if they have faith in Jesus Christ or if they believe in God, and you're gonna get a lot of no's, more than anything, depending on where you are. But I mean, it's, the Bible's the truth, and the sooner you realize that, trust me, if you're going to put anything as your, you know, your backbone of morality, there's no better place. I mean, so many things that I hear from the Bible, you know, they just feel so, they feel true. And especially creation, and that's the part that really blows my mind. There's so many people that call themselves Christians and say the earth is a ball, because what's happened is the little hat crew, the Jews, I'm going to just say what I want to say now, stepped into the game long ago and pretty much run all the agencies. So they blackmail all the churches into the message they want delivered. So that's why no churches talk about creation. They skip right by it, because they if they do, I mean, if they don't, then they are gonna end up with kids asking them, hey, pastor, what's the deal with NASA and all this shit? Once they get old enough, you know, start to understand it. So every pastor of every Christian church in the United States, if they're not one of the few that preaches creation, because I know there's got to be some small town, you know, biblical earth promoting pastors. There's got to be some. I know there's ones that call themselves flat earth preachers or whatever, but I mean, it's not a thing. Flat earth is not a thing. It's biblical earth. And like Dustin Nemos, well, I haven't seen that dude in a while, man. I hope he's all right. I haven't seen any of his stuff. But I don't go on as many sites as I used to. But biblical earth is the proper, and the reason why anytime people try to use that, and when he tried to use it, people would just completely criticize that, because they can't have that. They work too hard to discredit the term flat earth. People have to hear flat earth to giggle and to think it's ridiculous, because of the the brainwashing they've done. So biblical earth is a whole nother, you know, confrontation for them to handle. They can't deal with that. But it's the Jews that run this country. run everything. They blackmail, and it's about tax exemption. 501c3. Look it up. 501c3 tax exemption. It's like the one. That's the scam that the Clinton Foundation and all those others use. I mean, how the hell can you be? How can you be broke and then get stinking rich from running a non-profit organization? I mean, and none of those people get investigated. It's like, or like what the Clintons did with the earthquake relief from Haiti. It was like the biggest criminal scam ever. Not to mention they stole tons of kids. I mean, it was unbelievable what they did. And but they took billions of dollars and they built 3 huts and stole a bunch of kids, and they got by with it. Now, when it's the same thing like when you look at the patent office, our U.S. patent office. They've shot down free energy, patents for years and years, and killed the people that invented the shit. That's why we're fucking living off crude oil shit. Unless they're using the hidden technologies in the background and telling us they're, which would be more likely. Yeah, pretending that we're dropping water on to push turbines for power and shit like that. And maybe they do that too, but if you got free energy technology, why wouldn't you use it? And I'm sure they're doing it right in front of us. I mean, at some point, I would hope soon, we're in for a big revelation that's going to open the door for a lot of truths. And this flat earth one is just, it's been eating away at me for too long. I mean, it's been a painful journey. When you know you're right, you know you're using your mind correctly, you're using common sense. You're not trying to believe anything. And that's what my dad told me when I tried to tell him the earth was flat. He said I needed to be part of something. It's like, what the fuck? Oh, great. Well, being the flat earth community is, we're a bunch. I never really got into the community. Met a few people. I stayed away from the community because I could tell they were all government plants. See, once you realize it's the truth, you know the movement's going to be infiltrated with feds, because they have to keep that to a minimal, because it's the truth. You let it, they lose the restraints on it. And that's what YouTube did. If anybody remembers, that was the first thing they deemed harmful content and censored. I remember when they were in Congress and the YouTube chick mentioned flat earth and everybody on schedule laughed. I'm like, fuck, man, how fucking upside down and twisted can the world be when everybody laughs at the truth? I mean, And I've got friends that still, you know, believe in the globe theory. But when you look them in the eyes, you know they're not there. They know they're wrong. They just don't want to go against the grain. I hope if everybody had the right attitude, you know, wouldn't be going against the grain. Just going with the flow, the natural flow, the truth. And it feels good to talk openly without thinking about what I'm about to say. I mean, those are the videos I think are the most interesting to watch. Like my early videos I did with the shaky camera. Man, that was good content. You know, just talking about things that matter. Really things that a lot of people don't really hear about. It's the reality of the world that we live in. So far from what everybody has bought into. I'm just hoping I'm alive when people realize I have to be able to see it. It's like all these years I gotta live to see some results of all this investment in the truth. I mean, it's turned my life around, man. Socially, it's destroyed a lot of my life. But I mean, fuck socially. I don't need friends anymore. I just need good friends. But it's the right decision to make when you're looking for truth and you find it and you stick with it instead of going with a convenient narrative or whatever. I mean, it's been like going against the grain, uphill fighting. I prefer it. There's a good feeling behind it. You know it's the truth. And that's the hardest part about it, is dedicating yourself to the truth that hardly anybody even wants to even look at. And a lot of people laugh at. People laugh, really. Like stupid people really laugh at flat earth. And it's like when you get around a group of those people, it's just man, the devil has just, he is won. It's amazing. It's a crazy feeling to have those arguments, man. I used to have them all the time in bars or whatever, and you'd have a group, and I used to wear shirts all the time that said the earth was flat. Big fucking things, you know. I'd do it on purpose so I'd start the conversation. And sometimes, most of the time, you're disappointed with the response you get from people. Like the worst kind of people to try to wake up are, which is the odd part, is because you think it would be the opposite. It's like college people. You know, it's like, how do you explain to somebody, you know, you're a university teaching you advanced bullshit. It doesn't make you smart. I mean, think about it. They got fucking astronomy and all that shit at Caltech. It's based on distances and shit and of stars. That is an absolute crock of bullshit. All it really is a math class disguised as a star. It's just bullshit. I've seen like a few videos from the old days where flat earthers, you know, tracked down like these, you know, some famous astrology professors, and they would like talk to them after their seminars and stuff, and they'd pin them down, and most of the time they would not want to talk to them, and that is just odd. You know, it's just proof that they know they're covering up a lie. That's why they don't want to do an interview, because they know when you get them one-on-one, dig into the, you know, get some common sense questions. But see, the problem is you got to get them one-on-one. You're not going to pin them down. If you get like 5 professors try to have a flat earth they're going to make you look like you're the idiot. Like fucking Neil deGrasse Tyson. That dude, he's a dipshit. Today I'm just gonna go up to this bench up here, unless somebody's there. Okay, and I'm gonna launch my drone. That's all I'm gonna do today. I got my drone and 3 batteries. I got my good drone. I'm almost there. I have to cover up when I stop up there. Yeah, it's been a while since I've talked about anything interesting on these videos. Fucking bugs. My mouth. Oh. Fuck, they are all over me. And I gotta get a... Oh, dude, they are fucking just all over me. Bastard. Fuck, they're... You better leave me alone when I fly my drone. Just cover up. As soon as you fucking stop, that's when they're all over you. I'm gonna have to put my arm sleeve things on. Whew. Jesus. God, they're fucking all out. Ow. Oh, that hurt. Oh, that was my knee. Shit. Oh, that was not a good pain. Okay, I'm here, you guys. Leave me the fuck alone. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I hurt my knee in that last step. Fuck. Probably cut this one off. I'm not gonna video myself flying the drone. It's been real, y'all.